Hey, this is Donnie Smith, and in this video I'm going to show you how to put a light bar on a Nissan Titan. It's a 2007 Nissan Titan. This is the quick version video. Just going to go through the steps. If you want the longer version and where I'll actually demonstrate doing it, I've got a link down in the description. Alright, the first step, you want to attach the brackets to the light bar. That way you can set it up there and position it where you want it, and then you can mark the hole locations. Also want to make sure that your windshield wipers work and that doesn't interfere with that. Step 2, you want to drill the holes. What we did is we used a small drill bit just to drill a pilot hole, followed by the desired size of the hole that you want. Also, make sure that your headliner, that you don't drill all the way through and drill through the headliner. Now the brackets that came with this for the Nissan Titan came with nut certs, but we were not able to use them in this drip rail. In this drip rail, it's got seam sealer, and the seam sealer is too thick for them to work, so we were not able to use these, so we're going to have to use nuts and bolts. Since we're using nuts and bolts, we're going to have access to the back side, and to do this, the third step we took is to remove this handle that's on the A-pillar, and using a 10mm socket, remove those two bolts. Step 4, going to remove the sun visor using a Phillips screwdriver. Step 5, we're going to use some silicone to put over the hole area so that we can help seal that off. Also going to put it on the back side of the bracket gasket. Step 6, going to place the bracket and gasket in place, and then we're going to drop the bolts through the holes. Step 7, we're first going to snug the nuts and bolts, and then we're going to tighten them secure. Also have some photos here of the inside view of the front and the rear bolt locations. And this is just a top view of the bracket location. And now just going to drill a hole for the wires to go through, the light bar wires. And we're going to follow the same procedure of using a small drill bit for a pilot hole, followed by the desired size, depending on the size of grommet you're going to use. And step 9, we're going to apply some silicone to the grommet, and then we'll insert the grommet into the hole. In step 10, I'm using some dish soap to help lubricate that cable so it will go through that grommet easy. Slide through, and then once I have it in place, I'm going to wash the soap off, and then I'm going to apply some silicone around the grommet area. Step 11, I'm going to fish the harness from the engine compartment into the cab, and I'm going through a small opening that's in the fender. Step 12, I'm going to crimp some connectors onto the wires, the light bar wires, and then plug them together. Step 13, we're going to remove this lower panel by removing 2 Phillips screws on the bottom there, and then you gently pull on this panel to release the clips. Step 14, we're going to drop this wire down through the dash and hook the switch up. And step 15, we're going to run the wires into the engine bay and hook the ground up to a ground and the positive wire to the positive battery post. And then you're just going to reinstall your interior parts and you are done. Thanks for watching this video. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.